So what can government do then? I mean, you suggested there that tariffs can be a good thing if they're intelligent, thought through, planned, implemented slowly with warning. That's one example. There's regulation as well. And then there's capital investment, obviously, into the things that we need, into the infrastructure that we're going to need if we're going to make a go and a success of some of these things from the more positive side. So what does the UK government need to be doing then, specifically to improve some of these outcomes? Is there anything they can do? And obviously they're a bit short of money at the moment.
No, I mean, it's a very interesting point. I mean, if we think about climate, for example, we've got a net zero, net zero target by 2050. So we need to find ways to finance it. You're absolutely right. We've got issues with our budget deficit, and we also have assets. And it was interesting to hear that, there were a bit of pressure put on pension and the pension industry to finance more UK assets. And one of the area where we get excited and potentially pension industry could get excited about is financing our infrastructure. I mean, you know quite well there are big issues on our train, on our water infrastructure, on the road infrastructure, on renewable energy. We need to improve our grid. There's quite a lot to do, and these actually can be quite good investments as well. Giving you that kind of good cash flow visibility for the next 20, 30 years that pension industry love. So I think if we're smart, and if our regulator can be smart about, okay, we ask you to put a bit more towards the UK, but think about maybe put that in line with our social and environmental goals we have also as a society, then I think you can get probably the whole population behind the idea as well.
Yeah. So when you talk about pensions, you're not talking about the kind of private pensions that our clients have, but you're talking more these huge collective pension funds that are have got a commitment that they've got to pay an income to their pensioners for the next 20, 30, 40 years. So that kind of big capital spend with a slow, steady income coming back is an ideal investment for them.
You're right, but also thinking about Mr. and Mrs. Smith's pension, there are ways as well for us to finance infrastructure, for example, through bonds. And I know it's an area you quite like talking about. And your clients can also finance transition through those investments. So I think there is ways for everyone to get involved and support that transition and better infrastructure in the UK.